So here is your first look at a retail and fake pair of the Nike Air Jordan 1 High Bleach Coral. This pair is nice, but can you tell any differences between them? Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got another comparison between two pairs of Nike Air Jordan 1 High Bleach Coral. I think this pair is incredibly clean. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of it. But this video is here to help you if you're trying to purchase a retail pair and show you the differences between a retail one and a fake one and what to look for if you're trying to purchase a pair. But let's get straight into the comparison and take a look at both boxes. So here are the boxes side by side. The retail one's here on the right, fake one's on my left. And if we take a look at the close-up, you can see a difference. So the fake one, the box is very damaged. And also if you take a look at the Nike logo on top, I'd say it's more rich red on the fake box compared to the retail one. But if we spin the boxes around and take a closer look at the label, we can see differences here. So there are major differences on the labels of these pair, and you can see them straight away. So on the retail one, you can see it has all the details of Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG, and then has the color code and everything like that. Whereas the fake one, you can see it doesn't have the color text correct. Where on the retail one it says white, bleach coral, black, it says on the fake one black gray. So they've been very vague about this, and you can see the labels are completely wrong. But that's just the boxes. We'll open them up, take a closer look at the details of the shoes. So we'll open up the fake one first. As you can see, the shoes come completely exposed. Looks like it does have paper, but it's flat on the bottom of the box. Open up the retail one. Well, it's kind of covered, but the paper is absolutely torn to pieces. I've never opened this pair, never worn it, and the paper's a little bit of a mess, but it's just paper at the end of the day. We'll open them up, take a closer look at the shoes. So here is your first look at a retail and fake pair of the Nike Air Jordan 1 High Bleach Coral. This pair is nice, but can you tell any differences between them? So the first difference I'm going to point out is the fake one comes with this orange tag. I guess this is from the seller, but it comes with an orange tag. Obviously the retail one doesn't, but it's just a key thing to look out for if it has some sort of tag on it. Just check where it came from. So the next difference I'm going to point out is this material going around the toe box area. So the black material is actually a cracked leather, and if we look closely at this, you can see a difference between the retail and fake. So if we look closely at this, you can see that the fake one has a slight shine to it, whereas the retail one is very matted and doesn't have any shine to it at all. So they've got this material incorrect. They seem to have got the cracking almost spot on, but the actual material is wrong. It's got a slight glossy look to it on the fake one. And this seems to be a mistake all over the shoe, all the black parts. So if you look at the swoosh as well, and I'll give you a close up of this, the swoosh is a cracked black matte leather on the retail one, but on the fake one you can see it has this glossy appearance to it. So you can see in certain lightings it starts to shine, and it's very visible and a very clear difference between the two pairs. This might be quite hard to see, but if you take a look at the back of the shoe and we actually look at the grey suede here at the back heel part, if I show you these side by side between the retail and fake, there is actually a slight colour difference between the two pairs, and it's a slightly darker grey on the retail one compared to the fake one. I don't mind the lighter grey, but there is a difference between the two pairs if you are showing them side by side. Taking a closer look at the Nike Air tag on the tongue itself, and if we take a closer look at the E, we can see on the fake one the E blends in perfectly with the swoosh on the fake one, whereas on the retail one you can see there's a clear segmentation between the E and the swoosh itself. You can see they're two different things, whereas on the fake one the E kind of blends in a little bit too much with the swoosh, so they made a mistake here on the label. But this is a minor difference, but if you are trying to authenticate your pair, you're going to have to look for these tiny differences. Spinning the label upside down, taking a look at the text underneath, what I would say is the text is a bit messy on the fake one compared to the retail one, but the key difference is the actual colour itself. It looks a little bit washed out on the fake one compared to the retail one. The retail one you can see it's a clear kind of salmon pink, whereas on the fake one it's a little bit washed out and goes a little bit towards the white side. If we take a look at this black-like material at the top part of the heel here that goes around your ankle, you'll see a difference between the retail and fake from the close-up. Here we can see the fake one, they tried to mimic this cracked leather, however, they've gone a little bit too far. So you can see how cracked it is on the fake pair compared to the retail one. This is both a dead stock, so I imagine over time the retail one will start to crack like that. However, from a dead stock pair, this is a little bit too cracked, especially as it's not very old. So if we take a look at the Air Jordan Wings logo and the white leather material just below it, you can see that this is incredibly soft on this pair. You can see by the appearance just how high quality and soft this leather is. But if you take a look at the fake one, you can see the leather quality isn't exactly the same, and you can see it has a more plasticky look to it, and the leather quality isn't as good. It doesn't have a cushioned feel or any tumbled leather like it does on the retail one. And when I talk about the quality of the leather, this happens on the toe box as well. The fake one, it really does have a really stiff plasticky feel to it, whereas the retail one actually feels really soft, and actually I'm very impressed with the leather quality on this pair. it's not going for much over retail, and I think it's a really clean colorway, and the leather quality is pretty good, so I'm happy with that. But the fake one, the leather quality isn't up to par. If we zoom in and take a closer look at the Air Jordan Wings logo on both of these, and you look at the Air Jordan text in particular, you can see that the text is slightly thicker on the fake one compared to the retail one. The retail one, you can see the Air Jordan text is slightly slimmer and just seems almost like a different font when looking closely side by side. Spinning the shoes around to the back, and the most telltale difference of an Air Jordan 1 is the hourglass shape at the back. So you can see the retail one has the hourglass shape very clearly, easy to see, whereas the fake one, you can see it's pretty straight and flat, and it doesn't really have any hourglass shape to it. So it's a key difference between the two pairs if you're looking at them side by side. Just a telltale sign. So we'll take a look at the left pair and the accessories that come with it. So other than this weird tag that comes with the fake pair, they do actually come with 2 sets of spare laces. And if I give you a close-up of this, you can see they've got the pink lace completely wrong. So on the retail one, you can see it's got that salmon pink lace, whereas the fake one have gone for almost purpley pink lace, almost like a lilac kind of color. So you can see the laces are completely different. In terms of the white one, they seem to have got this one pretty much spot on, but the pink lace is where the differences are at. Another difference between the two pairs is on the retail one, it does have this label attached to it. You can probably read it, hopefully. You can see it there. So that was on the retail one, but the fake one didn't have that one attached to it anywhere on the shoe. So now we're going to take a look inside the shoe. They both come with cardboard shoe trees. So here's the retail one, and here is the fake one. So the retail one here actually has more indents on it, and you can see on the underside it says die cut sock liner, whereas on the fake one it doesn't say anything. The indents on the retail one are actually kind of going out. How do you say that? Going opposite of inwards or something? I don't know how you say that, but you can kind of guess. You can see that the labels are sticking out on top. But the retail one, they're indented. So key difference between the two pairs. So we'll take out the insole of both pairs, the retail one first. And then we'll take out the fake one. And clear difference between the two, and I'll show you from the close-up. So as you can see from the close-up, the color is completely different once again. Retail one being that salmon pink, whereas the fake one being that kind of lilac color. So there's a clear difference between the two. And if we spin them upside down, you can see there's a clear difference in the actual material underneath, with the retail one being a slightly more glossy black on the bottom, where you can see a shine to it, whereas the fake one being that matte black. So they seem to have got the upper wrong on the shoe and the insole wrong, so they've got them the wrong way around. So that is the end of this video. Hopefully this video has helped you if you are trying to authenticate your pair, because I think this is a really clean Jordan 1 and it isn't going for much over retail, and it's a very nice purchase for everyday wear. But let me know down below in the comments if you picked up a pair, or you can spot any more differences on this video that I haven't pointed out. Thanks for watching. Hope this video has helped you, and I hope you have an amazing day.